Hello and welcome back to another episode of Painting Classic Cars. We'll start as always just saying thank you for the feedback on the Lincoln Continental video last weekend. Not much to really answer to that, but yeah, I mean the key point which a lot of people picked up on is transparency is key between garage and customer. So thank you for those that commented on that and reinforced that message. TVRs, the TVR cigars we're doing is nearing completion, so there will be a video on that coming up soon. In this video though, we're going to focus entirely on, we've got it here with us today, this very rare, for this country anyway, Datsun Cedric, a 260C, which we completed a full bare body restoration on about 18 months ago now. It's been back with the owner for quite a while. We've got the pleasure of the car here today, as it's been over with the local mechanics having some 500-mile tweaks done to it, 500 miles since the engine was built. So we'll grab the opportunity with the support of the owner, have the car in, do a video, run through with you so you can see what we did. So we'll cut into that now, show you the restoration. As you can see, the car arrived in what we thought was quite a fetching shade of blue. Really suited the lines, but as you've already seen, the customer had other ideas. The car was pretty complete, but the owner had already taken out the engine and gearbox, but left us with stripping the complete interior, all the running gear out of the car, as it would go away to be fully blasted. An old Japanese car, the body actually was in superb condition. Obviously we had to see what was left once it had been blasted, but initially it really was pretty good, no big holes anywhere. Completely stripped now down to a bare shell and off to be bead blasted, soda blasted. Once back from the blasters, again we were surprised just how good it was. Japanese car, well any car in the 70s didn't really hold up that well, but this was really good. The sills, outer mainly, and rear wheel arches, as you can see quite a bit of damage here. When cutting the outer sill off, we found that this near side sill was absolutely stuffed full of dry, surprisingly, newspaper. Not quite what we expected. Nothing's available, so we had to roll up and make a set of sills for the car and the rear wheel arches, with the inner bits being quite easy to fabricate, but the outers have got a contour within the rotation of the panel. So that was a little bit tricky with a bead roller, shrinker stretcher, and just working this through, making the panels to fit the car on both sides. Into the booth and ready for the first coat of epoxy primer going onto the bare shell. The underside was also epoxy coated and then coated with Novol underbody. All into epoxy now and ready for the initial shaping to take place. The car was pretty straight, so a lot of the repair work and the shaping was around the repair welded sections we had to put in, and a few dents in the rear quarter panels which were dressed out and then lightly skimmed over. A good deal of time taken to make sure all the gaps are nice and tight as they should be. Fully assembled and then blocked down, ready to go into polyester. Once all the outer body is into polyester, hours spent blocking and blocking, again with the panels on to make sure that the gapping is just right. All done, levelled, gapped, now ready to be broken down again with the individual panels and the entire body shell painted in Novol For Classic Car acrylic primer. This whole job is a Novol For Classic Car, so from start to finish we go through the epoxy stage, the levelling stage, polyester, acrylic primer, as you can see in this video here, and then body colour and CSR clear coat lacquer goes on top. Engine bay, boot bays are painted first and separately to the rest of the car. Also the cabin is painted. All panels are painted off the car in ivory white. And the body shell now complete again in ivory white, Novol For Classic Car CSR clear coat. Bit by bit, we reassembled the car, getting it into the position it was when it was delivered to us. Once external trim and interior trim are fitted, the car then went back to Just Historic Cars to have a rebuilt engine, gearbox and running gear installed. This is the car as it left us. This is the car as it came back to us. So there you go, there's one Datsun Cedric 260C. Yeah, look forward to the feedback in the comments, and we'll be back with some more videos soon. So don't forget to hit subscribe, keep you posted.